Good morning. This is April the 22nd, 2023, and I have two individuals in front of me who have grown up basically in this area. We have Brother
Willie Barnett.
Willie Barnett, been here all of his life. I think he said he's only left this town how often and when?
About a week.
And Hardy Sams, I think you have left many times before.
Yes, I left at an early age, and then I came back, and then I came back again, so I'm here now.
All right, so we have one well-traveled gentleman here, Hardy Sams, and we have Brother Willie, who has been stationed here for his lifetime.
Yes.
So we want to just ask you, first of all, we're dealing
88 years.
88 years, okay, and Mr. Sams?
81 years.
81 years, so great to have you all here this morning. Appreciate you giving your time to this, but history is so important, and you all know that, and I'm sure that's why you're here, because we want to make sure that there are some records left when we are no longer on the scene, and we want to make sure that somebody can grow from those records that we have left in the stories that we have to tell. And as Jennifer, your videographer or cinematographer, has said, nobody can tell your story like you can tell it. So let's look at the, let's first of all, Fairview, E.S. Brown.
Yes, but
Both of you have stories to tell about those two schools.
Oh, yes.
And that is what we're trying to record. We're trying to leave a record of what impression of what Fairview left in terms of the impression in this community. So what years did you attend Fairview?
1 year. I'm gonna say it must have been 40.
In the 40s?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine also was in the 40s,
You was
later
in-
40s.
And the 40s as well. Did you go, how far did you go to Fairview?
I dropped out in the 7th.
7th grade. Now, so at some point Fairview went from what to what?
It
It
used
went
to
to
be
the-
a 12.
Yeah, it
used
went
be
to
a
the
12th
12th.
grade school,
Mm-hmm.
and
Really?
then it became you could go to the 8th grade, and then we transferred
To Long
to the 8th
From
grade.
Main High School in
Main High.
Okay, great. It's good to know that. Now, let's talk about some of your experiences at Fairview. Let's talk about the day. What was the day like at Fairview?
Oh,
When
it
you
was,
arrived on campus, tell me what happened.
I was on campus and we went from, we lined up down there and had devotion
Lined up, you said lined up down
Yeah,
there.
in front of the
Yeah, the bus
school.
would bring us down to the bottom of the hill, and then we would have to walk up this hill. So
Walk
steep.
up to the school.
Walk up to
Okay,
the
so
school.
there are buildings missing, and that's why you're referring to down there. There
Yes,
were
yeah.
other buildings. So
Yeah.
you line up at which?
That was the main school down there.
They have the main building, the big building, which is no
Okay.
longer here.
Okay, you're saying it was the main building, it housed, which classes did it house?
It
Housed to the 12.
Fourth and fifth. Actually, at one time, it went to the 12th grade.
Yeah.
But they had a chapel in there as well as a principal's office.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a gigantic building to us.
Okay, great. Well, let's go back home now. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about family sizes. What was the average family size of people in this community?
We had large families. I'll answer
large
first.
family.
Yeah.
Okay, how many do you have in yours, Uncle Willie?
Uh,
How many people did you have in your family, sisters and brothers, mom and dad?
8 boys and 3 girls, 11.
11
Right.
of you, okay, and Mr. Sams?
There were 7 in my family, and of course, if you average it out, I would say the average family size was 7 to 8 people.
Okay.
Some families had 14 and 12.
Yeah.
Right, because you had like two families coming together, and I'm
Yeah.
saying that because I do know that at my family, we had first cousins that stayed with us more so than they stayed at their home, so we
Yeah.
probably had a lot of that happening as well. Anyway, so what did you do with 11 people at home at night? What did you do? What
Well,
was
we
life like in the evenings after you got home?
watched TV, not TV, radio.
Listen to the radio.
We had the battery radio there.
Right. What were some of the things that you all listened to on the radio at night or in the evenings or whenever you listen to the radio?
Long Ranger.
Okay, long.
And of course, they had the
Yeah.
Gillette Cavalcade Sports you would listen to.
Oh,
On
yeah,
Friday
yeah.
night, there was the boxing match.
Sports.
During our time, that was Joe Louis. fighting,
Yeah.
Okay, well, sports are part of your daily activity. Did you all play a lot of sports as you were growing up? And
Oh
so
yeah,
what?
we play ball, shoot marbles. Marble was
Okay. Was softball, baseball, was that a part?
oh yeah,
That was a
yeah.
big part.
When did you do that and why?
They play baseball over there behind the school in town down there.
Yeah, every Sunday was a big baseball game.
yeah.
From other teams would come into town and compete with the Cave Spring ball team.
Oh, great.
We played a lot of Line Bridge. Just across the bridge, a little field there
Yes, sir.
in front of the cafe.
Right. So there was a cafe down on Lions Bridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, who operated that cafe and what ages
Who
could
is
go
it?
there?
Miss Minnie
Miss Minniebell Washington and
She
Okay, but
built
you all were too
that.
young to go to that club, though.
we could hang around on the
Oh yeah,
outside.
we could hang that in there.
And get-
Hang around, but that was breaking rules, right?
well, there was really
Oh,
no-
we didn't have to have no age to go to the cafe.
Oh, you did, they didn't sell beer and stuff in there?
No, not the cafe. They
But
did.
there was being alcohol beverages being sold, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was over out
It
here.
wasn't legal.
It would have to be just as private as us not drinking, you know.
Okay, so other than going playing baseball and softball, what else, what other kind of entertainment, after you reached the proper age, what else could you all do for entertainment?
Well, they had one big club in the town, Uncle Willie
Yeah.
knows well.
Yeah. That's what I told her about a hilltop.
It was called the Hilltop,
Uh-huh.
and people came from Alabama and different counties.
Yeah.
Because Alabama, of course, was a dry area, but they
Okay.
had good bootleg whiskey up at the Hilltop.
Yeah.
And dancing and music.
Okay, tell me about you and Hilltop.
Hilltop, we'd go up there, we'd dance and
Who were some of your dancing friends?
dance. Most all of them gone now.
Okay, but who were some of them?
Some of the Johnsons, Hughes, yeah,
But Brother Al Barnett was.
Al. Oh, he'd be with
Al,
us. He'd be with us. He'd be with us.
He was dancing too.
Yeah, he wasn't a dancing
He
boy.
wasn't a
too.
minister then,
Yeah,
but he was dancing with us.
yeah.
Go early dance, and then when the girls got there, you knew how to dance.
Oh yeah, we some of us could go there. Yeah.
Okay, but you weren't of the right age to go to. You said what was
We
the name
started
of the club?
going at an early age.
What age? What was it,
Sneaky go.
18 or 20?
Supposed to be at least 18, I think.
Yeah, to go.
All pretty big sized people, so
Y'all would just
we
slip up
could
anywhere.
pass
Yeah.
for.
Police was on us away from there if we didn't. If he was underage, you had to go home.
Okay, so you had that kind of place being policed. You had that many policemen in Cave Spring.
Well,
No.
not many, but it would be just enough to.
They'd come from Lone.
Oh, you had your own policemen.
Yeah, Lone police. They'd come down. They'd come up and check it out.
Yeah, just to make sure
Yeah.
that there was order.
All right, well, tell me what. Let's go back home and let's see what. Tell me what an evening was like at home with your
Evenings. Well, we most of us busy. Cause we had 2 cows. I milked one of them. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had chores to do.
Yeah, we had choices. We had to bring in the wood, and cut the wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the girls have something that was?
Oh yeah, they do things. They help cook and different things in the
Big
house.
families, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, just give me an evening, let's say an evening. You got your wood in for the night, you
Got the wood in. You milk them. Then milk the cows.
milk the cows,
Feed the mules.
Feed the mules.
Yeah.
everything had to be fed and,
Everything had to be fed up for the night.
okay. And tell me what a supper was like. I guess you would call it supper, or did y'all call it dinner?
Supper.
Supper,
'Cause we'd eat 3 meals a day.
okay. So y'all ate before you went to school?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd have breakfast before we went to
What
school.
would you have for breakfast?
Well, we'd have cereals. We had hog, we'd have sausage and eggs and stuff like that before we went to school.
No missing a meal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had
Your
meal.
own food, and you raised your own meat, so you didn't have.
Yeah, we laid our own meat.
Great.
Yeah, there was always plenty to eat.
Okay, that's great. Now, how did you supply yourselves financially? How did families take care of themselves financially? Where did the money come from?
On Saturday,
Yeah.
usually I did yard work.
My mother worked here at the deaf school.
Okay, and they were making good money.
Making pretty good money. Back then, I wouldn't say good money. It done pretty good.
Okay, so your mother worked at the school, and
My mother was a stay-at-home mom until after we got grown. But as children, we worked cleaning up yards and doing yard work, cutting grass.
the girls and boys did the same outside work, or did
Most of the girls was doing inside work,
Yeah, most of the good down
cleaning up,
inside.
cleaning
The boys,
houses and stuff.
there's enough boys to do plenty of the outside work.
Okay.
Cause they do.
Okay, well, tell me, how was discipline? How did you all get disciplined? And we probably didn't have any bad children.
Oh, we got, they tear us up now.
Yeah,
They whoop you.
it was capital punishment.
Yeah, we got whoopings if you messed up real good, man.
Tell me one of the worst whippings that you got. What did you do?
Well, me and my brother was smoking leather tobacco. Set the barn on fire.
Oh my God.
Mama didn't come. She come home that weekend. I heard her when she come through the holler down there.
My.
Get your pants off.
Oh,
Get your pants off.
so
Now we got a whooping there.
you got a whipping then.
Yeah, we got a whooping.
That was one of the worst things.
Yeah, that was it.
Which brother was this?
My brother's there. That one with I'm next to Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. Okay.
Yeah, they was really strict as to, they didn't want you could get a real whipping for stealing.
Yeah.
It was important for you not to steal or to take from anybody.
Okay, so there were values that you were just taught and you were expected.
Oh yeah, they get it. We got whooping here. Now they hold that hand out. Ooh, they tear you up.
Okay, but now did they whip you in the hand at home or just at school?
No,
Oh,
you
at
got to
home,
whoop it
they
on the
wasn't
back
no
end.
didn't whip no clothes.
They whoop you with a switch at home.
Oh, okay.
Or a belt.
Yeah.
And, Mr. Sams, what was one of the worst whippings you probably should have gotten or did get?
Oh, well, I got so many, I can't remember. I think I got a whipping for stealing.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
got a whipping for stealing. I stole my cousin's nickel. And I got caught with the nickel.
Yeah.
And I got a real whipping at school.
Yeah.
And when I got home, I got another
Now,
whipping.
did the mamas do the whipping or the dads?
Oh, my mama Moses done that. You didn't want daddy to whoop his
Oh, you might hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, let's come to school now. Let's come to school, and what was the first thing that you did when you first arrived?
From school.
After you said you lined up
Well,
down
we
in front of the big school.
yeah.
Come in and they have devotion.
Yeah, they had
When you
devotion.
said they,
Yeah.
We would have devotion.
Yeah.
okay, what did that involve?
Oh, we'd sing.
Sing, yeah.
Then we'd do Bible verses
Uh-huh.
around the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And what else can you think of?
And then
Anything else?
they do Bible verses and
I think y'all had a slogan. What was that slogan, Fairview slogan?
Oh, that was the term, good, better, best. Never
Well,
let
that-
it rest until the good is better and the better is best.
oh yeah.
So they had you aiming to be the best. That's
yeah.
great. Okay, now, so prayer was allowed?
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
allowed. It
Yes,
was a
ma'am.
must.
Did you say it together or were you allowed to?
We mostly said
And the Lord's
together.
Prayer was basic prayer that was done.
Okay, you said you had to, everybody had to quote scripture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now you in class, let's have an experience, one of your classroom experiences that you will never forget.
No.
Oh, boy.
other than the nickel stealing?
Yeah, that was my main thing. It just
Was that?
blocks out everything else. That was so embarrassing for me.
Had any school experiences you can share with us?
Well, we used to have a separation of the boys and the girls.
Oh yeah, they separated the boys on this side and the girls on the other side.
And it was a violation if you
Yeah.
crossed the line.
Yeah.
Okay,
If they caught you down there, you sitting on them rocks out there.
And they,
As Lee said.
yeah, and they would have a monitor to watch and see who, and took names of anybody that crossed the line. And at the end of the period, the Professor Brown would tell you the names that was on the list. As you enter back into classroom, he would call you out and tell you to step to the side, step to the side. And then, of course, he'd take you to the woodshed, actual woodshed, and wear your pants out.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to?
Violate?
No, he never did get a hold of me.
You never did violate. You just played with the boys.
Play with most of the teachers wanted to tear me up.
Uh-oh. Tell me about that.
Stand on one foot. They say put you in that corner there, and you stand on one foot
Yeah,
with the
but
hand
you
on the
had
wall.
just something to be put in that corner. So what did you do?
Or you'd be caught on the girls' side or something. Or talking in school. Yeah.
All right. Any other experiences in class, experiences you want to share with us?
Let's see.
If not, we'll go back home and we'll talk about some things that might have happened at home that you want to share with us.
Yeah.
Well, I can remember we only had one cow, and it was a bunch of us to serve, and plus my mother was cooking with the milk. But there was a lady that sold, would sell you some milk, and she had lots of cats, Mrs. Jennings. You know Mrs. Jennings?
I remember
So
did.
my mother sent me and my brother up to get some milk one day, and gave us a quarter, and we got up there, and she had a bunch of cats in the house, and one of the cats fell over in the milk churn, and she grabbed the cat and squeezed it out, threw it to the side, and went on and poured us up a quart of milk, or a gallon, or whatever it was, and we took the milk back home, and we couldn't tell it because when we offered to pay, she says, y'all don't owe me nothing. And we didn't tell our mother that the milk was free, but my mother poured the milk out for us to drink. Me and my brother, we just clicked glasses and and that's a true story.
Anything else? We had
No.
neighbors that would knock on your door and ask for milk, but you all had 2 cows.
Two cows, we had 2
You had to
cows.
go borrow.
Yeah, they could loan some milk.
With 8 children in the family, though, that was a lot.
11.
Oh, 11.
11 of it home.
And then not counting mom and dad.
Not counting mom and dad. It's 8 boys and 3 girls.
Oh, gracious. Okay. I do want to, I want to go to school. I want to go to Fairview with you. I want to talk a little bit about what were some of the activities that you all were involved in that are memorable to you at this point. I think did you have chorus? Didn't you have chorus? Were there?
We did have a choir.
When you went to the chapel, what did you all do?
Usually it would be somebody there to lead singing and lead the devotion.
Oh, yeah.
But it wouldn't be any of the school children.
Now they had modern men, they had singers, and they'd sing.
Different people could sing.
Different people. My sister-in-law.
People, see, I'm not sure you're talking about people.
It would
that were in the
be
school.
students. What kind of gifted, and they would allow them to sing during the time when they
For your
would
chapel.
probably
So
go to chapel.
what would you do in chapel? Why would you go to chapel? What
You
was
know,
the
it's
matter?
kind of a fade to me. Can you remember, Uncle Willie, what all we did? I was most of the time I was probably out of order.
Oh, yeah, go to chapel, or they'd sing, or say a speak, or something like that.
Okay, well, do you know how often you went to chapel? Did you go like once a month? Or did you
That's
I think
about
it was-
once a month.
Was it something like that, or maybe on a Friday? I'm not sure.
It might have been on a Friday.
Okay, tell me about lunchtime. What was lunchtime like?
Lunchtime we'd go up and that was the boys where they played up there on that in the rock up
Okay, so
there.
now I'm saying lunch and you're talking about playing, so.
Oh, you talking about at lunch?
Saying that-
At lunch we come here.
Okay.
Yeah, most of us, a lot of us couldn't afford to pay that 6 cents for lunch.
That's right,
At
six
some of
lunch
us-
back there, you had to pay 6 cents for it.
6 cent. 6 cent was hard to get it 1,000 now.
So you would come to school with your lunch?
Sometime where we'd bring our lunch,
What
but
would you
Yeah.
all bring for lunch?
well, let's see, we had Mama always cooked biscuits and stuff like that.
Usually it'd be that
We just
country
make
ham.
yeah, cut the ham,
Ham was a special.
make a sandwich.
Yeah, and put it in your back pocket because you carry it like a girl.
Okay.
So it would. Some of the guys, their pants would have a grease spot in their back pocket.
Yeah, they would.
Okay, so you sit on your biscuit or your whatever all day until lunchtime?
Oh yeah.
No
Yeah.
place to put your lunch. You didn't have a place to put your lunch until lunchtime.
No, we didn't have no lunch baskets or nothing.
Yeah,
Brown paper bag.
yeah, put
Called
it
it a
in.
sack. We were doing something like, it was just beginning of rock and roll.
Yeah,
And you
I
did a
would
lot of
say.
swing dancing, did you?
It was swing
I want to
dancing.
know when you went up there and you the fellas, y'all practiced dancing. What kind of dances were you all doing before the girls got-
chickaboo and chickaboo and everything.
Okay, see, I don't
Now
understand.
chickaboo kind of like the lumber.
Like a little rubber.
Y'all get up and do it in a few
Okay.
minutes because I don't understand.
Yeah, well,
I understand.
Okay, so what kind of dance again was it?
you said you chickaboo. I don't-
Chickaboo.
No kidding. And
Chickaboo. What was that like?
That was
well, I guess you would say jitterbug.
Uh-huh. you'd get the girl put a hand on your shoulder and you'd catch it around and
Oh, okay.
then
Move around like.
yeah,
It was called chickaboo.
yeah, chickaboo.
Okay, that's new to me.
Yeah, they used to do all
So
that.
y'all would go up there. Now, when you were practicing before the girls got up there, the fellas would do the shoulder, the hand on the shoulder.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And
yeah.
we
We
would show you how the girls.
show how to do all that. Mostly the girls would learn it how to dance.
Okay, they knew how to dance more so than you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Marty, did you practice before?
I never practiced.
You
I
never you didn't come over there.
danced, and usually I danced with my cousins. We had quite a few
yeah.
girl cousins that liked to dance. They were true dancers, and we just danced to whatever the beat was.
Okay, great. Now let's go back to these homes, these big families that we.
Oh, yes, and it was a bigger family than now the Blaze, and now there's a bigger family than them in Wood Love.
Oh, the Brave family.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Brave-
Johnsons.
And the
Oh,
Johnsons, they
let's
were.
see, you're 11.
It's 11
Let's see with your 11 plus mom and dad.
yeah.
Let's
But I know
start-
you got to ask. You remember him telling us about the sweet potatoes and how we would cook the
Yeah, but
potatoes.
I want to do the names of the family.
Oh, the
members
family
first.
members?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to know the family members.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
start with your baby sister, baby brother? Who's
My baby sister was Charlotte, we call her. And when we call her Eula Kate, that's Honey Child. We all had nicknames.
Everybody had a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay, you start with the baby and give me the baby's name and the baby's nickname.
Now Charlotte, on that we didn't call her no nickname. Honey Child, we called Honey Child was Eula
What was
Kate.
Honey Child's real name?
Uh-huh.
What was Honey
Well,
I'm
that was the middle name, Honey Child. That was the name. Her name was Eula Kate.
Eula Kate,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
And then we call her Honey Child.
Okay, give me the other one. Try to do all of
Okay,
them.
Ted.
Ted, did
Yeah.
you have a nickname?
Huh?
Ted never did have a nickname, did he?
Yeah, Ted.
Just Ted. Theodore, Ted, okay.
Uh-huh. And let's see who was next. Baby Dump,
Baby Dump, what was Baby Dump's real name?
Charles.
Charles Barnett, okay.
Uh-huh. No, it wasn't
His
Charles.
name was Eugene.
Eugene. Eugene was his name.
Okay.
Doobug.
Yeah, Doodlebug.
Doodlebug.
His name was Heather.
His name was Harry.
Harry, okay.
Little baby.
Yeah, little baby.
His name was Charles.
Charles Barnett,
okay.
yes.
Me,
Okay, what was your nickname?
Jengalang.
Oh, my.
I think he was named
I
after.
got a sister, the one that called me that.
Okay, Jangalang, okay.
Because he was-
Jengalang, because they called me Uncle
He
Willie.
was bow-legged.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, I'm
Okay.
I need to
Let's see
know.
who. Let me think. Arthur with Diddlem.
Diddlem? Okay,
Goot. That was the next one. His name was Homer.
okay, just good.
Diddlem was Arthur.
Okay,
And let's see who was there. Louise. Louise didn't have no name. What do you call her no name?
Yeah.
Boot.
okay.
Now that was Jerry.
Jerry,
Jerry was Boot. Okay, that's interesting.
And that's it.
And Hardy, you came from a family of 7?
Yeah, I think we all had our regular names.
Well,
my older
I remember
brother-
hearing you talk about Sweet Pea. though.
Yeah, Sweet Pea, he was the
Yeah,
first
Sweet
born.
Pea.
So they called him Sweet Pea, those aunts.
Oh, why they call him Sweet
They
Pea,
thought
but
he was such a good child.
yeah.
Yeah, so we have to see.
We never called him Sweet Pea. We only called him Pea. We didn't
Okay.
put the sweet on it.
After you got older, you started adding.
Yes,
I'll
we
call
would
it
be
Sweet
nice
Pea.
and call him Sweet Pea.
Okay, so we've got all your family members' names, but we don't have your family members' names. How are you?
Started
lined
with
up?
Charles, Melvin,
Charles Melvin,
myself, Sandra,
Hardy,
my sister,
Sandra,
Ralph,
Ralph,
Elliot,
Elliot,
and Eleanor.
and Eleanor.
What he called her nickname was Bobo.
Okay, yeah, so two had nicknames and the others didn't.
The rest of them did.
Where did you finally go in life in terms of your aspirations, your dreams, your life work, and how did your connection with Fairview help you in developing in that area?
I'll say that the training that I got at Fairview really helped me through life.
Oh,
My
yeah.
first grade teacher was Mrs. Josie Sams. She was my first grade teacher, and she was very strict and taught us wanted us to be honest and fair, and truthful. And that carried me through life. I left New York. I left here and went to New York and lived and stayed there 40 years. And I came back with some of the same principles. I left here and took the principles that I learned as a student here under her and the rest of the teachers that took me across the country.
Okay, Uncle Willie, I know you said you love this area so much, so that you went away maybe once a week,
Yeah.
once a year, but
Once a year.
This was a place that you decided to spend your life. But how did Fairview, the values that you got at Fairview, how did that help you to move through life and
Well,
accomplish some of the
they
things you
like me a lot. It's about working and
good work?
good
ethics?
work and different. That's about the only thing
Do you know why you never left K-Spring? Did you get married?
Yeah, just didn't want to go nowhere.
That's interesting.
I had chances to go, but just didn't want to leave Case Bank.
Because both of you came along during the big migration period.
Oh,
Blacks
yes.
were leaving certain areas because it was only certain kind of work to do. So
Yeah.
tell me about the migration, even though you didn't take a part in it. What, did someone in your family migrated to other places?
No, my sister and my brother they went to Ohio
Okay.
when they were young. They left here when they were young. Went to Ohio.
Did you have a lot of people in this area that migrated to other states?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lots of them left here and went to Ohio and different places. Most of them settled in Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio.
Most of my people left and went to New York. And
Mm-hmm.
my
A
mother's
lot of them went to,
sisters.
yeah.
And that's how I ended up going to New York.
Okay, why do you think that migration took place and took effect on your people in this area?
Jobs.
Okay,
Yes, and jobs.
When I left, I knew that I had to go, and I left with a trade. And I knew that that would
Yeah.
be my ticket out. I went to school and became a barber, and that allowed me to go to New York and be successful, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
okay, well, you know, we know that on down the road, as Jennifer has said, somebody will be listening to your story or reading your story or hearing about you. What do you want them to remember, not just about you, but about life and living and how we ought to do it?
Oh, yeah. Most of the time, because I I stayed here mostly farming by the time. I was the last one big enough to plot a meal.
So work ethic, sounds like you're saying that work ethic's so important.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
feel that that's what's carried you.
That's what killed me.
Yes, you still look pretty
Yeah.
healthy. Mr. Sands, what do you think accounts for you being who you are today based on your experience in Cave Spring and Fairview?
Well, work ethics as well. You know, I knew that you had to work.
Yeah.
I knew that I wasn't going to go further in school, so I grabbed a trade, and that was my ticket. That was my
So your advice to young people is
have a trade or know something.
Yeah.
Learn something
be
that you
able
can
to
do,
do something.
so you can support yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Brother Willie, we're getting ready to close out on this. Anything you want to say to the world that may listen to your story later? Anything that you want to share with us?
Tell the world to leave these guns alone.
Lord have mercy.
I had guns all my life. Know not to touch them. I don't know not to fool with them.
What would be your message to people following behind you, Mr. Sands?
I would just suggest that try and be truthful and fair as you possibly can toward your fellow man, you know.